It's called a ping pong show. We were like walking the streets of Bangkok.
Okay, wait. Before you say what it is, can me and Lonnie guess what we think a
Yes.
ping pong show is?
Yes.
Are they
I'm sorry.
shooting
No.
ping pong balls out of their you-know-whats?
That's it.
Pussy.
That's it.
Nice.
That's what that is.
You didn't want to go to that?
I did not.
Snap,
didn't wanna
crackle,
go to
and
that.
pop, baby.
Why would I want
They got her on a fucking rolly chair, and she's just like,
Like there's like the shirt guns,
second row, fucking make some noise.
There's just a guy.
And welcome back. It is the shittiest podcast on the internet. I am Lonnie,
I'm Alex.
and we have two very specially amazing, awesomely awesome guests for you guys here today. We have
Mr. George.
and
Cameron. I love
yes, it is.
Cameron.
George is a very close, very close friend of ours. He is host of our very own local show, Gridiron Junkies. Please,
Local show.
yeah, you wouldn't consider that a local.
Dude,
I have
he's
a
gone
majority of my-
international, dog.
Yeah, a majority
But
of my
you're
audience
local, you're Las
is
Vegas
in
show.
Japan.
Doug, you're located Las Vegas, aka local,
Go watch the last vlog. Where was I?
global.
Global.
Prestige worldwide.
No, but deadass, George has a very awesome show on the Sticky Pod, for Sticky Paws Studios. It's absolutely amazing. I hope you guys go check it out at Gridiron Junkies.
Do it.
Anything else to say about that?
No,
we're going to talk about it anyway, so
Okay,
it doesn't really matter.
Okay, well, like, just dive into what you want to go into.
I guess our first question is,
I had a couple.
yeah,
So,
honestly, yeah. Let's hear yours first.
So of course, George, you have a brother who's on this pod, Junior.
Yes.
Oh
Super
yeah.
into football.
By the way, for all you viewers out there, the Spaceman in our Spaceman episode, that is this guy's brother. They are related.
They are related.
They are of the Carmona clan.
We found him from Mars.
Yeah.
But you
Dude,
know,
definitely found him from Mars.
That's not
Like,
there. He's
seriously.
not in the same gene pool. Something happened there. You
Yeah.
know, something happened there.
every fifth Cuban is just born insanely athletic.
I could actually see that.
Like
You ever-
Yoel Romero.
I
You're
was literally
insanely
just about to say
athletic.
that.
Yeah.
I was just about to say you.
1 out of 5 Cubans insanely athletic. 5 out of 5 Cubans insanely hairy.
Yes.
true.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
makes
could
sense.
pass for like Middle Eastern right now. Like, and that's the
Yeah.
You got
global
like
side.
one shade darker.
Yeah, like I crush it in Pakistan.
What would his
regularly.
name be? He'd be
Kafar.
Kafar, and he would be. You would work at a 7-Eleven
Kafar.
in Iraq. They have 7-Elevens in Iraq.
Iran.
Probably.
Yes, yes.
No, just Iran. Just Iran.
7-Elevens in Iraq are still ran by Mexicans.
No. So for anyone who doesn't know, he actually, obviously, George. He does have his own podcast, and he works for a studio called Sticky Paws, and they kind of put on
we have
podcasts.
50 different podcasts that record out of Sticky Paws every month. What else to add on to that? I produce about 15 of those, which means like making sure they get in time to record. You got people that need clips, so like we're editing the clips for them. I make thumbnails. I'm actually really fucking good at thumbnails, in my opinion. Like, no bullshit. I make intro videos. It's everything that a podcast needs to succeed. We do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all willing. Like, are you willing to pay for it?
Yeah.
And
That makes sense.
a lot of people are. You know.
If you're good at something, don't do it for free.
You goddamn right.
Well, going to what you guys do here, like you guys are what's better than a majority of the people that are paying for shit. Like, do you ever think about that?
Wow.
Like, you're doing all the work
Don't
that
stroke
I
my
get
ego.
paid for. So, yeah.
I actually did want to ask how you got intertwined with that. Like, how did you get into podcasting?
Well,
what introduced you to it?
Well, it's a
Well-
story to tell.
Kraken?
I think I just need a sip of this Happy Dad real quick to go down this memory lane. You see?
Death Row flavored.
Oh, Snoop D.O. Dub. The American Dream.
That
Okay.
tastes just like Suge Knight.
Good? No good?
It's better than the grape in my opinion, but I don't really like banana-y flavored things.
Okay.
Not a-
No
not a
way.
favorite
I don't
of
like
mine.
coconut flavored things.
Artificial
Yeah, that's
bananas.
the best.
Okay.
But I like
Artificial
coconut.
bananas
No.
Hold
really
on.
fucking
Laffy
good.
Taffy?
Yeah, before
I was
go
gonna
down
say
memory
before we go down memory lane, this is an important question that's just been breached. The best artificial fruit flavor. Yeah, like best artificial flavors.
Blue raspberry.
It's not a fucking. I
It's-
mean,
even
it's
though
an
it's
art.
not-
It's
No,
art.
it's
It is
art- it is
artificial.
artificial.
It's certainly
That's
artificial.
very artificial.
There's no
actually.
blue raspberries.
that shit's fictional.
Yeah, I don't
There's
even know if
no
I want to
blue
count it.
raspberries.
But blue raspberry is good.
It's delicious,
oh, are you
but
saying
it's
the
like.
artificial version of like a real fruit flavor.
Correct.
I mean, yes, but like, I mean, I guess you could. I guess you
Strawberry.
could count it. Strawberry is another good flavor.
I'm a sucker
Raspberry.
for grape and banana, and that's why those are the two flavors that are sitting here at the stable right now.
Grape and banana.
Grape and banana are both very good flavors. Watermelon, the watermelon flavor, I think, is
Yeah,
phenomenal.
it's probably the best actually.
Watermelon's pretty good.
Yeah, weird ones. Lemon, hate it.
No.
Lemon,
Fucking
lime,
hate it.
pretty much most of the
Those are the worst,
citruses.
yeah.
I don't. Although I think orange is passable. I think orange is doable.
Orange Tic Tacs.
tangerine.
Give me a fucking gallon of those.
Give me a gallon of those.
Have you
Yes.
tried Sprite Tic Tacs?
No.
Very
Coca-Cola Tic
very
Tacs?
weird.
You
Ooh.
give me Sprite, I raise you Coca-Cola Tic
Hold on,
Tacs.
hold
Those
on.
sound good.
Hold
Do
on.
you
I
have
think I
one?
have some. I'll be right back.
Nice.
We're gonna do a live
A
taste
taste
test too. Wow, you guys are getting
We're
a full
switching
treat
to the
today.
food now.
Wow.
So while he's gone, let me tell him the answer to that question that he asked.
Good, perfect.
All right.
Perfect time.
So the real key is to just hang out with famous people.
Yeah,
That's it.
and then you know,
Networking.
the doors open.
You know,
at that
you,
point.
you know, you just be around where famous people are, and like people think Dana White and I know each other. You know, not the case.
You do technically.
You technically know
He's
Dana.
met
He
you,
does
so
not
he-
know me.
Yeah, but
knows-
you
he
know
knows of
Dana.
you.
I've seen him.
And
I've
you've
seen
met.
him, and
Have you shaken his hand?
There's a photo
Yeah,
of you
I
guys
fucking-
together.
Dog, you've shaken his hand. You got a photo together.
Ooh.
It sounds like you're best friends.
Why are they yellow?
Because what's the color of Sprite? Yellow, obviously.
Clear.
test this out because it's yellow. It looks like banana. I'm gonna do one. Thank you for this, Alex.
Thank you.
Do you know how you're supposed to use Tic Tacs?
No. Oh yeah, I actually have seen that one time. That
I like that.
I got a 2-for-1 special.
no, you got a 2 for.
I got a
That's
2
not
for
what that
1
fucking
special.
thing's meant for. Special.
Yeah,
You got-
Those are good.
Look at that right there. Perfect.
Tastes like lemon heads.
right there, perfect.
Oh my!
Look at that. You just gave him 8.
I'll take a couple.
Oh, actually, yeah. These are really good.
Yeah. Tastes like lemon heads.
like a good Tic Tac? Tic Tacs, however, at least if you're not using the minty flavor,
It's a little
not
sour.
real, probably not combating the bad
It's a little
breath.
sour.
Well, is that what Tic Tacs were originally meant for? Was for bad breath?
They had
I
to
think
have
so.
been.
They're mints, aren't they mints?
I thought they were just like delicious candies and a small version
No,
to get people
They're
addicted because it's nothing but fucking sugar packed into a casing.
They are addicting though. You ever,
course they
you
are.
ever have a Tic Tac fucking case in your pocket? At the end of the day, they're all fucking gone.
Yeah.
There's been times where it doesn't leave the parking lot.
Yeah, you
If I'm being honest
keep
with you.
fucking pouring.
No,
just
yeah,
fucking pour it all in your mouth.
and they're the worst because you can't like pop. Like if I could fucking manhandle Tic Tacs and just pop the top
the
off
whole lid
and
on.
just, I would do that. Of course, I would do
Some
that.
nerds.
This is how they knew they had people addicted when they came out with the gallon-sized orange ones or like the mini jugs. Fuck,
Just
Okay.
the big old tubs of them.
these are a 10 out of 10, by the way.
These are pretty good, aren't they?
I want to try
Okay.
the Coca-Cola ones.
What is the
We don't
one
have
snack-
those.
Oh, we should get them.
What is the one snack that, as soon as you open them, you know that you're gonna eat the whole fucking thing?
Oh, I have a new one. Voodoo chips, Louisiana
Voodoo chips.
voodoo chips.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Doritos
Holy
or
fucking
something.
shit, they're good.
Nerd clusters, gummy nerd clusters.
100%.
Nerd
That was a good
clusters.
Oh
call.
yeah.
Great
Yeah.
call.
Those
I
are
could
pretty
finish-
good, fucking
oh,
good.
So fucking
That's
For
good.
me,
those are
it's
pretty
like
good.
Skittles, dude. But the thing is
Specific
like
flavor or just the original rainbow?
any of them. Like as soon as you open the
Wildberry?
bag, you're not. That bag is not meant to be fucking safe for later.
No, it's
What are you
not.
gonna save a Skittle for like tomorrow?
Get hard.
Exactly.
Like, what-
Exactly. But
You
those,
eat the Skittles now.
But those family-size bags.
like the ones with like the
Ziploc top?
like the zip top where you have to like close it manually.
Oh, those are. dangerous.
Those are dangerous.
Because then you're just eating handfuls of Skittles, and then you have a Pop-Tart sugar rush, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm still going to eat some Skittles. I can't stop.
You know,
because you got a whole bag
I
in front
just
of you.
don't like the small bags, like the mini bags of any
That
candy.
you get in
Oh,
Halloween.
yeah.
Because you put 5 of them in there. It's a Skittle, and I
they're all
got 5
green,
of them.
and they're all green.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
bullshit.
Oh, green's a good flavor.
If you're gonna call it Taste of Rainbow and you're gonna give me a fun size pack, you better put one of
Every
each
color.
fucking color. You better painstakingly pay somebody. You better ruin someone's life and make them do that job.
The fact that a
Because-
computer hasn't figured this out by now, it's like, guys, evenly fucking distribute.
Are the computers colorblind? Because what the fuck are they doing that they can't make a robot that knows how to put reds from greens and oranges and purples?
The robots are taking our jobs, though.
They took our jobs.
He got them robots and they take them to jobs.
Oh, man.
No, but it's true. Like, these robots, we think AI is going to take over. They can't even fucking sort a bag of Skittles. Like, that's bad.
That's fucked
They
up.
can't sort a
That's
bag
really
of
bad.
Skittles, yet they can build a Boeing 747.
The
The duality of man.
Is that a thing?
Well, I'm sure they have a robotic somewhere around there.
Did you just pull the Boeing 777 out your ass?
747.
I would
747?
not want to fly in that.
A robot-made plane?
Yeah, that's how they take our jobs.
Yeah, but
I think they're already partially
do you
made by-
think things made by robots are automatically more safe? I guess.
No. Fuck no. No, I mean,
Not if you've watched the Terminator and know that they're gonna take
Yeah.
us over.
I'm
Here's-
talking about
here's-
I'm talking about the robots that wrap the hot dog buns.
Like-
are those safer and faster than just
Oh, they're faster.
than hiring 80,000 employees?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And cheaper.
yeah, but like, guys,
There you go.
You
But are they
can't.
gonna do
That's why they
the human jobs though? Like, can they make AI smart enough to where they can actually take some of these jobs that are done by humans? Is my question.
Not all of them. I don't think. I think there's certain jobs that
You need
AI,
a person.
Yeah, AI will never.
Because like a human
doctors,
maybe.
certain procedures.
But
they
you
do.
couldn't do like
Suicide
sales.
hotline.
Sales wouldn't.
That
work.
has to have a person at the end of
I
it.
don't think so. I think you could type
No.
in AI stuff.
Press
Please.
1
A
for a person.
therapist.
Put it the
Hello.
gun down.
Put the gun down.
It's
not
not
jump.
worth it. We love you. You know,
can
it's
find
like
love on this channel.
Terrible.
And then like 2 seconds later, it's like, for more time, please click 2.
well, that's the thing. There's definitely
There's paywalls.
jobs. There's definitely jobs that are made easier with robots, but there's also jobs that need robots like out of them. I'd say anything that has to do with creation, like with art, music.
No, AI
No.
music slaps, bro.
It
AI
slaps.
You ever seen those
It's-
Drake leaks?
bro? Because because someone else is writing. I think someone is really writing the lyrics. They're just having the AI voice sing them.
Yes, but like it doesn't
So they
matter,
just
like,
have a real person ghostwriting, and just they have an AI voice singing or rapping the ghostwrite or singing the ghostwrite.
But it's still good like it's so good, Lonnie, that there's going to be a section on Apple Music one day that's like human
AI music?
Yeah, human music.
Yeah, but
AI
that's
music.
that's literally like.
Bro, an AI could definitely make some like Mozart type shit, and it would be dope.
I think the problem lies with the fact that,
the gays, obviously.
That's
well,
the biggest
because
problem.
you guys know about that big like Screen Actors Guild strike going on.
Yes.
That's like the reason it's happening,
Well,
or that's
they're-
like
Because they're
one
just
of the
getting
reasons.
For
to
AI?
write the scripts and
Well, they're
stuff,
not
yeah.
getting, they're not getting paid enough. But on top of not getting paid enough, they're going to try and export. Now they're probably going to start exporting as many positions to the AI as they can.
See, dude, we need like super powered AI for that type of shit though, because you need an AI for the AI, because you need the AI to get the screenplay, and then the AI is gonna fuck up on some parts where you're gonna have to have literally like an AI editor
Yeah.
come in
Yep.
and fucking get
But
all
in,
the
in
kinks
the terms,
out.
AI should be like perfect in the. If
The-
it's made correctly, I think everything that the AI puts out would be
Perfect.
no need for editing.
No.
Maybe we're
I mean,
maybe
yeah,
we're
that's-
already in
I've
an
been using-
AI simulation.
I've been
are.
using Opus Clip, and some of those fucking edits are like, what the fuck was this thing doing with this?
It was like, no, this is a 79 score, correct?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, no, bitch, this fucking clip makes no sense. This is a 0
And then
out
there are
of 100.
emojis. You'll be talking about something completely different. It'll be like a fucking rocket ship. Like what? We were
We're taking off, baby. We're taking off to the moon.
This is correct, right? No, and the worst part is, like, you can't tell Opus, like, what it fucked up on. This is where I think they need to, like, improve that software a little bit, is like, all right, let me tell the AI software, like, you really fucked up on this. Like, I'm not talking about rocket ship or whatever.
Yeah.
One question that I had to you guys, because I've been thinking about this a lot. Do you guys say, like, please and thank you to ChatGPT when you use it?
I don't use ChatGPT.
I've never used ChatGPT.
Never used
Really?
Chat, and I've not only never used ChatGPT, but I do not say please or thank you to Siri.
Yeah, no.
No.
So, like, they remember that. That's
Do what I
my
want.
thought process.
Gotta be kind. You know the online like chat people too. When you go on certain websites and it's like,
They're
let
AI?
us help you with chat. You always say please and thank you. That's good.
Yeah, if
Good to
not,
be nice.
if
It's not a fucking Ouija board. There's not rules to it.
But this is like when the
I mean,
AI takes over and they're murdering everyone, they're going to be like, this person
You
said thank
didn't
you.
say thank you.
They'll remember that.
They don't
No,
have,
it's
they
not
don't
gonna
have
fucking
emotions.
happen.
They don't have emotions.
Yeah, they're just gonna
Yes.
fucking kill you because you're not a
Yes.
robot. They're
But
not gonna
they'll
be
develop
like.
emotions.
They're not gonna be like,
That's the
well.
thing.
Oh,
They're gonna say,
no.
well,
Thing.
Cameron used to always say please and thank you. I will
She can
spare
stay.
her from the human
But then
genocide.
you're just gonna be their pet.
And
No,
you're just gonna be
it's-
a robot human. You're just gonna be a human slave to the robots.
As opposed to being dead, and then I start my rebellion. Okay.
Oh.
And then she becomes the.
And
the
then
leader of
you're
the
John
rebellion.
Connor.
She's Luke
I'm not too
Skywalker.
familiar with the
John
Terminator
Connor?
Yeah, who the
movies.
fuck's John Connor?
It's a Terminator thing, right?
Thank you, Cameron.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're the only one at this table with a fucking brain.
Because Sarah Connor.
Because she is a robot.
She is a robot.
Yeah.
Actually, and I actually switching topics. This was interesting to me. You guys are high school sweethearts.
Oh, shit.
We are.
This turned into a dating podcast.
Oh, time to
We're
deep dive
gonna
into the
pause
answers.
this. We're gonna pause this, and it's just gonna be a big heart,
Oh.
right in the center, right here.
Yeah.
Freeze frame.
This feels
Yeah.
like we
Yes,
met
it's
yesterday,
been
if I'm
it's
being
been
honest.
It's been
many
literally
long years
a
of love.
decade.
Are you guys married?
Spiritually.
Spiritually.
Yes.
Well, you guys are engaged,
You
correct?
Yeah,
You're
we're
still
engaged.
they're still engaged to be married. You got engaged in the Dominican,
No, in
Mexico.
Mexico.
Cayman,
Cancun.
Dominican?
Cancun, baby.
Cancun.
We have been
Cancun is
to
so
Dominican.
beautiful.
It is.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've never been.
lots of Mexicans.
I haven't been there
But
either.
There's
I've
a lot
just
of them.
heard
down there?
stories.
Yeah.
I always thought Cancun
Lots
would be
of
like a white
Mexicans
person's playground.
in
You just see a
Mexico.
bunch of white people.
It
running
is.
around.
Yeah.
It is.
The tourist.
Yeah, the tourist
The
area.
tours. The
But the
resorts
town
are filled
area-
with
Where
white
are you
people.
gonna go?
The resorts are filled with the whites.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was a dude that we met at that resort. Well, actually, if you guys don't
Is that
mind,
where
we
we-
have a couple of funny stories from
Oh yeah,
Story
when we got
time.
Get it on
engaged.
out there.
All right.
Story time.
Air it all out.
Story time.
We'd love
Okay.
to hear it.
All right.
You're in
I
Cancun.
am kind of incriminating myself, so you may need to edit this. So just remember the time code. So we brought
Okay.
Got it.
we brought Molly to Mexico.
And like an ounce of weed also
What-
on top of the molly.
And Molly, your
Molly's
friend,
very
like
fun.
Molly Shannon,
Molly-
Molly
Shannon.
Higgins, Molly Higgins.
Molly
Yes,
Higgins.
Molly
Yes, sir.
Higgins. We
Molly,
took Molly
yeah.
Higgins. We took quite a bit of Molly Higgins down. Like, you know,
Okay.
Across the border.
Molly Higgins.
definitely not the smartest.
How do you do that? Do you put it underneath your nutsack or like
No, so it looks. Have you ever seen it?
it's just like a pill?
No.
And then you pop it, right?
Well, ecstasy is a pill, but like Molly looks kind of like
Like crack.
crystal. Yeah, it's like little
Oh,
crystals.
okay.
Did you
It
like?
looks
I put it in a
yeah.
little vitamin pill thing, and I put it in with the rest of my vitamins.
Yeah.
No one knows. I think that's the
Really?
easiest. I was more worried about the weed that we had
How do you?
in our suitcase.
Well, and then you guys stop. You guys plug your ears. How do you sneak weed into a different country?
Oh, so
I'm asking for a
Everyone
what
friend.
I
not
had
hard.
done.
I'm
well,
asking for
he
a
did-
friend.
It was what I did. I took 2 big vitamin things, 2 big bottles of vitamins, emptied out the vitamins, put the weed in bags, put the ounce of weed in between the 2 things.
Yeah.
I put cotton balls on top of that, and then I covered it with vitamins.
With the vitamins.
Mhm. And then
I
put it in
love
my
vitamins
suitcase.
now.
You ever seen
Because-
Joey Diaz talk about how he sneaks weed?
Yeah,
He's
but
like I put it between my nutsack and I fucking walk straight through security. They
between
didn't
my
feel that
question
nutsack and
me.
my asshole.
I feel that X-ray machine can see through your soul. Like I don't know what it can see,
Probably.
but I know it'd be able to see that.
Yeah.
But they can't see through your vitamin bottles.
No,
I don't
it-
think so.
Well,
I don't
I
think
guess
so.
not.
See it,
So-
but then if it's in a vitamin bottle, they're not gonna like go and like really
Your
question.
vitamins look
they'd
like
only
weed.
find it if it was flagged for something else, and then like they have to search for your
Correct.
suitcase, which they'd have to then.
Or if you're
open
that
the
one unlucky
bottles.
person who gets randomly searched.
Or if like what's that show that we love watching?
My mom loves. I think,
The
dude.
one with
the
Catch
one-
a smuggler.
Yeah,
To Catch a
dude,
Smuggler.
To
because-
Catch a Smuggler, you just see the fucking To Catch a Smuggler like camera crew as you're exiting the plane.
Dude,
You're like,
oh fuck. No, is that the one where they're always like in Colombia or something,
Yeah,
and they're like,
yeah.
if strip is blue, it's cocaine.
And it's always blue.
If this
It's
strip is
always
blue, it's cocaine, and it's always cocaine, and it's always blue. They always get them. They put it in laptops. They put it in
It's
suitcases.
crazy
They
how
put it
people
in
get
luggage.
it.
They put it
Yeah.
in plants. They put it in fucking diapers. They put it in baby powder. They have tried everything. It's
always
always
cocaine.
blue. It's always blue.
It's always cocaine.
Always blue. They always find it. It's always blue, man.
It's a fucking blue.
Fucking, I thought it was white, but it's blue, man.
Okay.
I'm telling you, they never
so-
fucking get away with it.
Do-
Because then they wouldn't have an episode, I guess, that day.
100%.
They wouldn't have an episode that week
It's
if someone got away with it.
Derailing from the story. So you guys were in Mexico.
Yes.
Molly Shanahan.
Molly Shanahan.
was brought on the trip. Okay, so we had enough Molly Shanahan to do like multiple nights of Molly Shanahan. So
She's a fun girl.
you know, and we're young, so like obviously the night we get engaged, we do some Molly Shanahan, and that was a good night, right? Like that one, it was fun.
And it was turtle.
No,
laying
that was
season?
the night before we left. So like I was talking about the first night, good. Second time,
But there was turtles every night that we
good.
were.
Yeah. So
Oh
we'll
my
get
God.
to the turtles here in
were
a
you
second.
just like straight Molly Shanahan in the whole trip?
Just
I mean,
a
it
couple of
kind of,
nights.
yeah,
Oh,
just a
it was
couple, just
of nights.
a
It was
little,
like
you know,
two.
like okay. So, anyways, last night comes and we're like, we're definitely not flying back with Molly Shanahan.
So you do all the
into-
Molly Shanahan.
So we like went in right, and we took it before we went to dinner, and we're at like an all inclusive. So we go to dinner, and I'm like eating, and I'm like, holy shit, like. Molly Shanahan got here way faster than it has these past nights.
Molly Shanahan is making this salad taste scrumptious.
When I tell you Molly Shanahan felt like a fucking choo-choo train into like
Bliss.
no. So
Oh,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
no, I was like
Uh-oh.
no.
Not a good one.
No, this
I
Mo-
wish it was blue.
This Molly Shanahan made me go.
You know it's bad when you start manually breathing, dog.
I felt great every night.
So, yeah,
I had no complaints.
She was
really.
good,
Well,
right?
It was
why don't you go
fun.
change your name to Molly
So-
Shanahan?
I ordered so much food because
As you
up
do.
until that point I was like,
All inclusive
It's
though,
all
right?
inclusive.
So
You
it
have to
doesn't.
order
Alright.
everything.
that's fine.
Free?
Dog.
Yeah,
Well, you
it's
pay
in-
for it.
you pay
but
for it
it's-
up front.
It's
We're
included.
going.
Yeah.
We're going all
But
inclusive.
yeah, all you can drink.
We gotta go all
all-
inclusive,
Oh,
dog.
it's
We're
the
actually
thing
planning
to do.
our honeymoon.
Oh, amazing,
Soon.
gentlemen. So yeah,
Cancun.
no, you're taking all the notes. Oh my
We're
god.
taking the notes.
So we
We're thinking
we,
Bali.
as the food's like just getting there, like I tell the waiter, like, hey, like I'm so sorry, I'm not feeling well. Like I gotta get out of here. So they
didn't
bring
come out like that, though. He was
They
like-
bring out what
6 pizzas.
what is probably like $100 worth of food, and it's just sitting there, and I'm like, I gotta go. And then right
this to
here's the
go?
thing. Here's the thing.
Can we pack this up?
I'm freaking out because like I'm just not feeling well. I'm fucking like really trying to center myself, and then everybody from the hotel was like coming up to me because they were like, "Sir, like what's wrong? Like, did you not like the food? Like, did you not like the service?"
Shit.
The lobster was ass. I gotta go.
bro. And
Food poisoning.
I just couldn't.
See ya.
I was like, "No, they're fine. I just really am not feeling well." Like, so then I go out and it's like the ocean, like where I'm able to like walk outside on the
Beautiful.
beach. So like fucking, I cool down a little bit, right? But then, if you've ever been with Molly Shanahan, your eyes start playing the fucking. They look like a seismograph, right? They're just like they're just.
Your shit's
moving.
shaking, dog.
They're moving, right? So we walk down, and every day that week there was sea turtles laying eggs.
Yeah, it was
Like
like, baby
fucking
season or hatching season.
Sea
or something.
turtles that were like
The
legitimately.
size of this table.
Yeah.
I shit you not.
Were you stepping on them?
No, they protect the turtles. There's people like guarding the beach, and if you
Everybody
get too close,
disregard
they,
that
like,
last
start flashing
comment.
a-
He doesn't know what
They
he's talking
tase you?
about. Don't
no,
listen to him.
No, they flash a flashlight and they're like, get away. Yeah.
Yeah.
They protect
you
the
got like
turtles.
It's not a fucking game of Mario. You don't just go step
know-
on turts out there.
You know what they can't protect though? the little fucking
Oh,
babies
this
that are
big.
hatching that are like the size of probably about
So
that
tiny.
people.
Dude, have you guys seen the because it's so sad.
Oh yeah, how they just die?
They just die if they can't make
Lonnie.
that crawl to the beach.
Lonnie, I am
just die.
fucking rolling in just so goddamn hard on Molly. I go down to the beach and then I look down and it's just a whole bunch of them, right?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
And then
dude.
so like I'm
It's
rolling on
intense.
Molly and I'm
Probably
like,
multiplied by 20.
And you don't want to kill any of them.
I'm
so
like-
you're just like, okay.
I'm like just full blown. Let me fucking get off this beach as fast as possible. So then I get to like the stairs, and then what happens? Of course, it's like everyone bring their kids down to the fucking to the beach.
Let's go look at the turtles.
So I'm sitting on the bottom thing, just like trying to catch my breath. Cameron's like right behind me. She's probably having a phenomenal
what are
time.
you do-
She's
you're just like-
fucking-
I was gonna say you're
Having a
with it.
great
You've been
time.
with him
I
this
rub
whole
his back.
time.
Yeah. I'm
She's
just
just, like,
chilling.
skipping.
I'm walking.
Cameron's a
I'm
robot.
rubbing his
She-
back.
It's like that one scene from 22 Jump Street where fucking Channing Tatum's having the greatest trip of his life and Jonah Hill's having the absolute worst trip of his life.
Yes.
And then he's like, "You're dragging me down. Don't do that, dude. Stop dragging me, dude. You're ruining it for me, dude."
So that was pretty much it. And you have all these kids coming around, and like, I can tell like when somebody's on Molly, like, and I see it, like, you know what I mean. You know what I
When
mean? It's
someone's
like,
off that black tar heroin, I got an eye.
George is just on the fucking railing. He's like feeling it.
I'm like
He's
fucking,
doing
like
it.
just-
He's grinding his teeth.
like, bro, and there's sea turtles everywhere. And then
Can't escape him.
And then we went back to the hotel room. But the best part about this hotel is they had Playboy TV.
Skinamax.
So like, you know, like how it's like awkward when you have a girl and you're trying to like play, like, all right, let's watch some porn. Like, you know,
Okay.
Babe, trust me, it's a
let's
good
watch
idea.
some porn. Playboy TV does it in like the most tasteful way. I mean, it's just fucking, it's good. I don't understand
Is
why
it,
Playboy
It's
TV
like a
is.
story-
Is this like softcore or is this
It's
hardcore?
like it's like
are
they-
you getting full peen and vag, or are you just getting like?
Yes.
Are they just rubbing fronts with each other?
Yes,
But they go out to dinner before they start.
Correct.
For the first 20 minutes of the video.
The first 20 minutes is like a cute date,
just
and
the
then
best
just
dinner
straight
I've ever had.
fucking when they get back to the room.
It was hot.
It's
I'm gonna
passionate.
be honest.
It's
Like,
passionate.
The Mexicans down there know what they're doing. They're like,
They got the best porn down there.
make sure to please Playboy TV. Yes. See.
Playboy.
See.
So yeah, that was a pretty fucking fun time, and we've had plenty of fun times. We haven't done drugs in a while.
The thing is, you
That's
two
that's a good sentence. We haven't done drugs in a
out
while.
of most of the people I know personally,
Yes,
I think you two probably take the cake for most international travels.
Where
Yeah.
have you guys been?
Whether it was between just you two or with the Carmona clan in general, you guys been to a very many a place, and I would very many place all the time. But I would love to hear like what's like your top. I mean, I guess top 5. Like what's like what are like the best places you guys actually visited?
Thailand, number 1.
I was gonna say I
Thailand.
wanted to bring up Thailand.
Thailand.
see, but you
Why?
could break Thailand into 2 spots.
Why
'cause
not?
There's Thailand and then there's Koh Samui, and I think
it wasn't Koh Samui.
I've never
It
even
was
heard of
next-
Koh Samui,
it
and
was
that
next to
sounds
Koh
awesome.
Samui.
That sounds like a rich person place. We went to Koh Samui for
Yeah,
For,
holiday.
guys, you guys would go
Thailand-
to Koh Samui and be the richest people there right now. They're very poor. Like,
Thailand
really?
is
Let's
is
go.
huge. Yeah. Thailand is huge. You have northern Thailand, which we didn't even touch, and then the southern part of like the mainland, which has Bangkok, which we went to. That was
Femboys?
the city.
yeah,
They are there,
That's-
yes.
yeah. They're.
Do they make it known, or do you have to like find out yourself?
I mean, there's
That you
so
can't
much,
hide an Adam's apple.
There's so much sex that walks up and down that street. I mean, like you're seeing guys that are like from fucking Ireland with what appears to be like a 12-year-old girl, and you're like, this is happening, you know, like, and then
That's
you know,
Thailand.
but not like walking next to him, but like you know, like fucking,
Like they're gonna go to
Oh.
find a suck spot.
I am gonna fuck this, like
Okay.
type of.
I'm
walk.
gonna
That
fuck
was-
this.
I'm gonna fuck this thing.
This is my trophy for the night.
So there's that. There was things that Cameron did not. You want to tell them the show that
This
didn't
is
allow
his
us to
one
go to?
takeaway from the trip.
Was this
we
in Thailand?
traveled
Bullshit.
across the country and ate so much great food.
Mm-hmm.
It's called. I didn't want to do it. It's called a ping pong show. We were like walking the streets of Bangkok.
Okay, wait. Before you say what it is, can me and Lonnie guess what we think a
Yes.
ping pong show is?
Yes, I'm sure you'll.
Two
get it.
guys,
Oh no.
Play ping pong with their nuts.
their dicks. They're
That would've
like
been
using
good.
their dicks as the
I would watch
paddles,
that.
But they're femboys.
That I would have watched.
but they're very feminine
and they're
men.
really competitive.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
no, my paddle's better.
I mean, you're pretty
I
close.
wish.
Okay,
I wish it were
okay,
that,
a ping pong
but
show.
no.
One last guess. One
One
last
last
guess.
guess. A ping pong show. Okay, so I'm telling you,
That's what it's called. Straight up ping pong show.
Ping pong show. And the
I'm going to
guy-
the ping pong show in
Oh,
Thailand.
You know
I
how
figured it out. I figured it out.
You know
I
how
figured it
the
out.
people
I
on
figured
the
it out.
strip do the card thing with the little like porn cards? It's like that's how they were doing the cards. They said,
Are they
"Ping pong
shooting?
show? You wanna go to a ping
Are
pong
they
show?" I said,
shooting
No.
ping pong balls out of their you know whats?
That's it. That's it.
Nice.
That's what that is.
You didn't want to go to that?
I did not.
Snap,
didn't wanna
crackle,
go to
and
that.
pop, baby.
Why would I want to go to that? No.
No, fuck you.
So you
don't wanna
didn't?
go.
You guys didn't
No.
go.
No, I
So, and
wasn't
then why-
interested. There's so many other things to do.
Were you
we
even in
also-
Thailand
We
then?
inhaled helium that night. I didn't say no to that. We did that. and ate a
That
whole bunch of
was
food.
fun.
you
Whip
go.
it.
Helium?
There you go.
Whip
Ping
it good.
I didn't want to go to a ping
Shooting.
pong show. I just did insane drugs. Okay.
Ping pong shooting out of vaginas. And because here's my thought. They're probably all sex trafficked. Guys, we got to look at
Oh,
the
this
reality of
Oh
the
my
world.
God.
It's
They're
Party
probably all sex
pooper.
trafficked.
It's
Not-
true. Cameron,
It's
no,
the
give your
reality
PSA.
of the world. There's sex trafficking, and Thailand is a really big spot for it. It's probably one of the biggest spots for it.
I know.
I'm just saying.
It's true.
I'm just saying.
Party pooper.
I got guilt
I
tripped
can't-
while
I
being.
can't
I
morally
was.
enjoy a show if I know they're probably sex trafficking.
We
But you don't know.
we
I
had
don't know.
a bucket of alcohol. We had a bucket of alcohol before we started. Okay. And you were like explaining to me sex trafficking, and like it's so
I
hard
was
to
explaining
separate
it to
the
him, you should know.
man from like the man I should be, because
That is a great.
Now that's a
fucking
quote.
quote.
Now that's a quote.
That's actually. One of
It's
the
so
best
hard to
quotes I've ever heard.
separate.
the
a man from the man I
should be. Okay, because you forgot to mention they shoved candles up these chicks' asses and just
So it was a fire ping pong show.
It
What?
was-
They did not do that.
Yes. Okay.
I thought you didn't
No.
see. I thought you weren't there.
She
We
didn't
didn't
grab
go.
one of the
That's-
little cards. I fucking grabbed the card and I was like, "Candle out of asshole." I was like, nice.
don't
Somebody.
He secretly
He read
went
the
that
he
night.
read the fine print.
Did.
He read the fine print on the card.
He
guess so.
secretly he snuck out that night and
He's
was like,
like, "Babe,
I gotta go see this big
Babe, I just really need some fresh air.
No, I have.
Yeah, I'm gonna go walk the
I hit
streets
her
of
with
Bangkok by
I'm
myself.
I'm so tired, honey. I'm just gonna go.
Babe, I'm gonna call it in. I'm gonna call it an early night tonight. He just he sprints to the ping pong show.
I'm here. Am I too late?
10 minutes before they.
Hey, hit that ping pong right in my fucking mouth right now.
Shoot it in my mouth.
How does the dynamics of that work?
They
never
shove it in
Is
and
it? Did the candle like give them more?
We'll never know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Did the candle like give them more juice?
It's probably to stop it from getting
Well,
lodged up
it's
there.
because when the hot wax falls down onto the rectum, the constriction. The constriction. The constriction shoots it out further.
They got her on a fucking rolly chair and she's just like,
Like there's like the shirt guns,
second row, fucking make some noise.
There's just a guy.
You gotta pay. That's the VIP seat to control. That's the VIP seat to control the shots.
To get them caught in your mouth, you have to be like front
No,
row.
if you're controlling the shots, you paid top dollar to be in charge of that bitch. You paid top dollar to be shooting these ping pong balls.
And top dollar would probably be $25.
Yeah.
You know how much this magazine cost?
God.
Oh,
I stuffed her
my
full.
God, that's hilarious.
They just had like 3 people in rotation for when they
So-
got tired.
They so there was that. There was like bars in Bangkok that they would literally be playing the loudest music you've ever heard in your entire life, and then like a little road, and then probably 20 feet away is another bar playing the loudest music you've ever heard in your entire life, and then in the middle, like in the street, everyone's partying. Like it's
I like how they don't
It's cool.
care.
It's like if Fremont
I like how
Street,
they don't care.
If everyone like embraced Fremont Street and stopped bringing their fucking kids and like
That's
they
what it'd be like.
let loose 100%. That, but it's just too expensive.
Yeah,
like,
you can't bring.
Let's
your
turn
kid
Fremont.
around in
Let's turn
Bangkok.
Fremont back into Fremont. Let's bring a little bit of Bangkok into Vegas.
Oh my god, bro, it needs it because like when you see that the way that they party internationally, you're like,
They do
this
love to party.
this is fucking better. Like
Really?
Have
everyone's
you
just
got-
having a way better time. Everything's cheaper. Like so, that leads to people getting fucked up more. You know.
You guys haven't traveled through the European Union, have you not?
No.
Never went to Europe? No Germany,
not
no
yet.
Latvia, no Romania.
Talk about expensive, bro.
Really?
No.
That shit's
Yeah,
fucking
No
Europe-
crazy.
Europe is
Kazakhstan?
pricey. Kazakhstan.
Wait, so
That's
Asia.
Middle East.
think
Going
that's
to
Asia.
like Mexico, Thailand, those are like the spots that aren't that expensive to go to, but going to like Europe.
Yeah.
That can be a bit
It's
more
pricey.
pricey.
Well, I don't, cause the Caribbean, we never really paid for stuff. We've been to like Jamaica, the
Thank God.
Dominican Republic.
Thank God, right?
I don't know how pricey this stuff is, and
No, I mean,
Well,
in
I'd
the-
say,
but even Mexico's really not. I
well,
mean, it's
if
not
you
that
guys
cheap.
had to pick
Mexico's
a
like-
European destination, what's the top of the list then?
oh, you want to say it at the same time? Let's just see if we can say the same thing at the same time.
Okay, let me think.
3,
He'll give us
Two.
the countdown.
1, go.
Greece.
Oh wait, you fucked me up.
Okay, wait. We'll cut it out.
Greece would be cool.
3, 2, 1.
Italy.
Greece.
Holy shit. And
Well,
that's
I
how
had a
that
different
works.
Answer. That's the answer I would have had if I would have done it right the first
But
time.
honestly, both are pretty good,
Greece
pretty
would
great
be cool,
picks.
though.
I
Greece
would
sucks.
probably end up choosing Italy too, just because of my heritage. But
Good food.
Yeah.
I
What was
want to do a
that?
backpacking of all
Do
that.
that
my
again.
heritage.
It is-
Italian people that do this. You don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah. Are you Italian?
No, I'm not.
He's
I don't know.
Rican, Puerto
I'm a half
Rican.
Rican.
Oh, not that explains the curls.
I'm half Rican, half white.
What kind
Half
of white?
white.
Half
Kinda
white.
White. Polish.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
Polish
Dead
too.
ass?
No way.
Nice.
Yes, I'm Polish.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm German.
You're my cousin.
Probably.
I'm German.
Yeah, no, all Polish people live together in the camps.
That's why I said I was German. It was like another double joke. Come
Wow.
on.
Okay, I'll give you. Under the table though, so no one sees it. There we go.
Nice. Nice. But there, so like I said, there's Koh Samui. There was like a full moon party. So like yesterday,
that sounds
yesterday
beautiful.
on the island of Koh Samui, there was probably a party that is like fucking EDC, the EDC of Thailand.
In Koh Samui?
It was a different island right next to Koh Samui. So Bangkok's up here, and then we traveled. We took a 14-hour bus ride down to this
Damn.
place.
Was that worth it?
Yeah, we bought fucking Xanax, bro. You know, like
Oh, so
and it
you
was
just went to
like,
sleep.
Where?
Thai
I took half a
Xanax.
Xan, 13 hours till I land, had
We
me
passed
out.
out.
Like a light.
So you bought fentanyl.
No, you can
Probably. Who knows?
you can buy like
So-
all the drugs out there, like
Have you
from
guys
the
heard
over the counter.
This is very, because you guys are talking about like Thailand and all this shit, right? I saw it was either on YouTube or TikTok, and they were talking about a festival where I don't know where it's at, but apparently there's a festival. You go to this random place and you hike up a mountain. Pretty sure you take psychedelics, and you literally they'll have like all these random people, and they meet a partner, have sex with them on the top of this mountain, and then they will leave and come back every 30 days for I think it was like 2 years or some shit.
And where do they perform this ritual?
I don't know. That's literally what I was about to look up.
Yeah, let's find the address to
That
that.
Let's get can we get a come
You
on
want to make
Google.
that commitment for 2 years? Every 30 days, you hike up to the top of a mountain.
Exactly though.
For
It's
that.
some sort of, and you have to do it every
Yes.
time.
Like-
Every time you,
You
hike
can
up,
have
though,
sex on normal level, sea level.
Yeah, I know,
but
but
every time you
Yeah,
do
but
it,
my partner
it has to be the same
my
person
partner
from the
has to
first
be
time.
it has
So
to
for
be the same
2
person.
years,
for like the people who do it, like of the town or whatever, see it as like
It's like
some
a
sort of
mating thing.
good omen ritual for like life and wellness. You have to do it with the same person that you met the original time you went, but you cannot know the person. You cannot have any prior like talks. and you just meet them.
Do you only
When does Netflix
do you
gonna
only
release a
contact
series?
them every time that you're on
Yeah,
the
right.
mountain?
That's a good question.
Like you can't exchange information.
Dude,
Well,
let
this
me
is
see if I can
probably in a
find
like a
this.
remote place. It
I'm
sounds
sure
like
they exchange
Yeah, but
pagers.
like, how
PayPal's
the
emails?
fuck can you be up there? Like, you hike, you fuck somebody, and you're like, see you in a month.
I'll be back.
Like, no.
30 days. 30 days.
That's
And
the
then
thing
what?
of it.
When you're hiking back down, you're not like, oh yeah, so add me on Instagram. You know, like
You can't.
It's
not
not allowed.
It's not
Part
in
of the
That's not-
festival, George.
That's
you're
not
breaking
part of the
rules.
ritual.
it's part of the festival.
Because then you go back to your regular life and you go back to your wife and kids.
Because I was about to say, do married dudes do this? Like, who participates in this? Like,
I've been planting my
Sex
seed for
festival
years.
ritual. Where to watch?
47 wives.
Is that what it said?
What did he type?
Where do look?
Sex festival ritual. Where to watch?
I'm sure you could probably just find. I'm sure you could
There's
find
a
some
lot.
clips on
We're-
Pornhub.
Oh shit, Playboy TV.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
I was gonna say you better give me a better angle on this computer if we're gonna watch Playboy.
I knew I was gonna say Indonesia. I knew it was someplace.
Oh,
like
Would
that.
you visit? Would you visit
Yes.
Indonesian Sex Mountain? Okay, this is it. This is. I'll put this
It's
on
just
screen.
straight up Indonesian sex mountain.
This is the custom. So their culture have an adulterous affair atop Mount. Someone say this.
adulterous.
Kamukas.
Kamukas, on the favorable day of Jumat Pon, on the oh my god, Javanese calendar, then exchange information with that stranger and meet in other places to have sex every 35 days for 7 consecutive times to complete the ritual. Okay, so it's
Okay.
not the same mountain.
You did
got
not.
it wrong.
You
that
were
sounds
wrong.
more doable.
That's
So
a lot more
They-
realistic.
They meet up. This is insane.
They
though.
exchange
They-
pleasantries.
What if
They
you don't
suck
like
each
the
other's
stranger?
cocks.
Oh.
If you don't like the person, you have to keep. You have to keep doing it. That's a part of the ritual. The same person every 35 days.
It doesn't matter if you don't like the
7
person.
times.
You
What's-
gotta keep doing it.
What is that? That's like probably 8 months. So 8 months.
It's
Okay.
At
probably
least
closer to
once.
9 months if you add on the extra 5 days.
All right, buddy. I don't know.
I'm saying it. I don't know what fucking math class you
done.
done took, but you
Okay,
need to retake
what's
it.
5 times 7?
75.
It's
You
35.
fucking idiot. you think this guy really trying to
35.
fucking quiz me over?
35 times 7. That's 8 months and 5 days. That's good math right there.
Sure,
buddy.
man. Whatever you say.
But
Man, this podcast is so much fun. Like, this is why I like your guys' show. Like, it's
just
hard
fun
to do
it's just
improv
fun to
shit.
it's just fun to fuck around.
People think like, oh, there's so many shitty podcasts, guys. Like, I promise you, you're even though your name is the shittiest podcast on the internet, it's not. There's people that literally come to my studio and I'm like, holy fucking shit, why are you paying us money? Like, you're bad at this.
Thank you, dude.
No, like,
I
real
no,
talk.
but I really do. We
Other-
really do appreciate that compliment.
other people's give me a word for
Other people's trash and another man's treasure.
other people's I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, other people just aren't good at things.
like okay, here's an example of what makes you guys better. Cameron was like, so what are we going to talk about today? And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, but that's good.
That's good.
Yeah. People that come in and are like, I'm pushing an agenda today. I'm like,
Well, it's like
their topics, okay.
because we wanted to have like a cool like interview, but at the same time like we're not
It's
very
better off the
great
top.
interviewers, you know, and we never really set out a full plan or a full, you know, like a full bulleted list. You know, we just love to wing it. You know, we just love letting the creative juices in our brain just fucking spill out.
I like that.
Yeah, our brains are like gushers, except if we're trying to just squeeze out all that comedic power.
I like that. Son.
Come on now.
What else you
Come
trying
on
to
now,
squeeze out of
brother.
there?
I mean, I squeeze a couple things.
Wow.
There you go. Do with that information what you will.
Okay.
Well,
You know, I actually did. So we were coming on the topics of how you got into Sticky Paws, how you guys met. That is actually kind of crazy. So how long have you guys known each other?
We've known each other for 11 years.
Damn.
11 years.
you
And we've
guys
been
have
dating for 10.
intertwined for 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
So what was
It's
that first
crazy.
year like? You guys were like, We know we're gonna get.
They were like 9th graders, bro.
Which is it's
they
crazy
were holding,
to
They
think
were
about.
holding hands.
The craziest thing, because I'm 25 now, he's 25. The craziest thing to think about is when we first met each other, we were literal kids.
Freshmen?
I was 15 years old. He was 15 years old.
Yeah.
We were both 14, and then I turned 15.
we thought we had life figured out.
But
You didn't.
this is no.
No.
No,
She was
no,
actually
say.
she was dating somebody else, and
When
so
we
like
first
I was
met,
playing.
Yeah, plot twist.
I remember that.
I legitimately
The plot
offered.
thickens.
I offered her boyfriend at the time condoms because I knew they hadn't had sex before.
Because I told him that. But.
Because she told me that, right? And so like at the time I was like, oh, I'm just being a friendly guy. But then I didn't realize, I was like, damn, she just really just exposed like, oh yeah, we haven't had sex. I'm like,
Well,
Yeah,
what was he
but, like-
doing? What was he doing? It sounds
We
like
were in 8th grade.
sounds like you wanted it.
right?
Sounds like you wanted it, and he wasn't giving it.
Cameron sent me a text that I'll never forget.
God.
It was when I was wrestling, freshman year of high school, and she sent
Before
me
a match.
She's no on a trip. Like we were in
It was a
Utah.
tournament.
It was a tournament, and she sends me a text saying, like, "Hey, I really like grown to like you, but like we have to cut this off. You know, it's what I want to do. Like Connor's who I'm with, and I just like want to respect it and shit like that." And I'm like, fucking screenshot receipts, you know, like because I knew.
Fuck you, Connor.
Because then at that point I was like, all right, like she's made her mind. And then like the following week, we're getting on the bus and she comes in. She's like,
He broke up with me.
and then I looked at my boy and I was like, yeah, boy, I'm fucking in that motherfucker tonight. Like I am fucking.
Terrible.
Wow.
Smooth criminal cleanup
Yep.
aisle 7.
Yep.
I was
And then
like-
like a month later, we were together. Not even. Well,
Dude, not
Not
even.
even.
Probably
Yeah.
not even.
We were fucking.
Instantly.
We were like going to Parson Park and just hanging out. Hanging out.
yeah.
Wink, wink.
At Parson Park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were voyeurs.
It was fun.
Wow.
So naughty.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely anybody that was watching that at the time
How is
has
that?
a red
So-
dot on their house now.
I've never been with. I've probably the longest relationship. I'm 22. Longest relationship I've been is probably year and a half. Like, how is a decade?
Well, like, hey, listen, like, you fuck up. Like,
Yeah?
that's one of the truest quotes I've ever heard is "Love is made, not found," and that's like no truer words have ever been spoken because people are going to do things in a relationship that you don't like. You have to push through that, and you have to realize that like it's also not everybody giving 100% every time. You know, there's sometimes where it's like a 70% and 100%, but you have to still love that person, even though like, you know, they may not be fully into it, right? Like the plan and shit, or like you can feel disconnection at time, but you know, it's okay. Like you make it through it. Like,
Right.
and you gotta be, you gotta just talk a lot, like a lot of
Yeah.
shit that you don't want to talk about. Like,
So all the
You gotta edit it out.
cliches. Don't give up. Communicate. Yada yada
All
yada.
that.
Those
Yeah.
are very true.
Yeah.
Yada yada.
but
I
it's
would
like,
say.
but it's like people say communicate, and it's like there's new shit that we're still every day we have to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Like-
still learning stuff and growing as people. We're still not fully, into our final selves of who we're going to be as people.
Well,
But-
that's also what's interesting is like people go through phases throughout their life where you might think, like, you ever seen kids where they're like going through an emo phase and you're like,
Yeah.
you know,
Uh-huh.
that happens. And
Yep.
then afterwards they're like the regular person that they're going to become or whatever the case may be.
You're like, you're back.
Yeah. Oh, you're back.
Welcome.
That's very interesting when you're in a relationship and you go through phases like that.
Yeah, I mean the most important, like for me, I guess if you were to say like if there's standards or there's shit that you should probably want, like you want a person that's going out and doing something every day that isn't with you. Like I think that shit is so important because if you don't have new stimulus or like they're not bringing new conversation to the table or you're not bringing like then it just feels like fucking Groundhog's Day every day. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
You ever who's that really famous Navy SEAL that is always on
Jocko Willink.
Jocko? I seen a clip of him saying that when you're looking for a partner, you should be looking for a person who you see is living life, and when you get with them can live life independently of you.
yes.
Like is never like all like on you. trying to-
Codependency is a very very big problem, especially in a lot of relationships nowadays. You feel lots of people feel like they can't function without their significant other, whether it's just tagging along with them to the store or like the codependency is becomes such a big problem in some relationships.
When you say that, though, it's like we do something similar to that, like where we're always trying. I mean, like tonight, you were like, we obviously were going to do this podcast on Saturday. We like expedited it and everything. And I was like, can Cameron come over tonight? Like, it was like not going to say it was a non-negotiable, but it's like, of course I'm going to ask if Cameron can come to this and we can enjoy events together. I'm not the biggest fan of like not having fun with my best friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel
I
like
totally
sometimes
understand
like
that.
people can like go out too much, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh shit, like you have this whole separate fun life without me. That can't be it.
Right.
But the codependency comes from like, yeah, like you got to fucking go out, you got to get a job, you got to go after yours, get money in your fucking bank account. Like if Cameron was not doing that, I'll tell you right now, I'd have like a pretty big issue. Or like, I mean,
Yeah. And I'd have the same issue if he was doing it. That's why.
Right. Right.
He's a busy person, but I'm always going to support him in everything he does because I like that. I want him to do things and I want him to be successful with his life. And there's significant others that get upset when their husband or whoever is gone all day, and I would love to have him there all the time, but he's got to do his own thing, and
that's the big thing. Like over the last year and a half, 2 years, like our time together has gotten cut in like half, and we still spend a lot of time with family too. Like,
yeah.
So I think it's a culmination. We have a great relationship just because, like you guys are talking about, it's tough to get past like fucking a year, 2 years, and
It's easy to give up at those points. I got to be honest.
I guess that was I mean, do you guys think relationships in general, like, do you think 2 years is like that last, I don't know, like hurdle?
Well, it's interesting
of,
for them because at 2 years they were 17.
yeah. But then we went through we were on and off. Like it wasn't like it was.
We weren't on and off too much.
We weren't on and off too much, but
Really
it was
tough.
like I definitely like for guys, and this is something that we've discussed. We have a podcast at our studio, Michael Sartain's podcast, where he goes over evolutionary psychology, and he talks about like, men connotate sexual relations differently than women. And
How so? They obviously
in the sense that men can disconnect and aren't looking for like long term, but like women cheat based on
That's
emotional
not true.
connection.
I don't find that's true. He hears this and I don't find that's true.
So wait, what don't you
So
think
the
is
guy
true
who's
about that?
studying the psychology
I think women can also
cheat based on just wanting to
get a nut off.
Yes. Yeah. And I think guys can also have an emotional connection when they cheat too.
So
it goes
I
vice
think
versa both ways.
I think the main point there is that it's more likely to, like, women are
Possibly.
more likely
I
to
could see that.
seek emotional affairs,
there-
whereas men are more likely to just try and get a nut off. Although obviously it still happens
Yeah.
both ways. It's not
And-
not an exclusive
and-
evolutionary trait.
in neither situation is it like a good thing, right? But
Of course.
what comes from that is that you just gotta like guys have a lot of testosterone. That's something evolutionary we've been able to track, and you can tell when women get on high testosterone, the bodybuilders, they want to fuck everything. I
That's
wonder
a
why. Like,
scary.
because they have a whole bunch of
That's a-
testosterone running through their body.
eat my pussy.
like, fuck, bro. So
Yes, Brenda.
Coming.
here's like
will
the
be.
thing that guys, you really got to figure it out is like you got to be fucking honest when you just feel like things have been monotonous, and like sexual conversations are tough ones to have. Like they're not fun, they're not easy, but it's most definitely like what's necessary like after a certain point, because even just saying to your partner like I just want to fuck something else right now. Like I just want to do that. Just getting that off your chest and allowing them to hear that will fucking spark something in them to like kick it up, and they will be proactive in trying to be like, okay, well, listen, I appreciate you being honest. I'm glad we can like work through this. What can I do to be better? And then you go on this run of 3 to 4 months where you don't fucking think about it, you know, like, but that's a very tough thing to try to connotate and work out, you know.
That's a thing that you have to be very secure in everything you've built, for sure.
But it's let that be your identity, you know. Like although like I always connotate it to like gay people. It's the easiest, but like it's just accept your identity and then just like move forward, but then let that be you, you know. Like anytime you're going into a conversation with anybody, like it's not something that you're like, oh shit, I should be coy about this. You know, it's like, no, like that's you, like embrace it.
Be unapologetically you.
Correct. When you're fake too much, like
people can see that shit.
You've
You can
probably-
smell
you've
that
probably
shit coming. Like
broken up with people because they've been fake. Like you're like, damn, this shit just kind of doesn't feel authentic right now.
Right.
But you know, you gotta push past that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's always the biggest thing I hear from people is like in long relationships, you know, you got to keep pushing, keep fighting, communication, all that stuff. It's interesting though, because like you find people who aren't necessarily of a mindset of like, maybe it's just when you're young, I guess, but of the mindset of you want to keep going. Like it's kind of easy to just be like, well, this is kind of a little.
Yeah.
I think like the culture has definitely changed. Like hookups didn't used to be as frequent as they are now. Like that shit's
now.
yeah. I mean, like you're fucking swiping and then you just find somebody and you're like, all right, like
Yep.
let's just cut to the chase. Let's not
Yeah.
even
That
go
easy.
through the fucking boring phase.
And you know why you don't go through the boring phase? Because I feel like you
Keep passing me a beer.
you don't go through the boring phase because you kind of that in-person interaction forces more of like a let's, you know, create a conversation building up to what we both want, but because you're kind of scared in person. I feel like you're not as forward in person, but when you're over a screen, you're just like, boom, boom, boom. They're like, boom, boom, boom. Then you meet up.
Mm-hmm.
but then the Addy.
But it's also not as fun. That shit's not fun though. It's not. Hooking
Yeah.
up, like when you just meet with a random person and you know it's coming. First of all, I feel like knowing it's coming is the worst part. Like when you're like, oh, we're gonna go to this place and like we know what we're gonna do. Like we're just gonna do this and then fuck and then we're gonna leave. It's not as fun. It's way more fun when it's spontaneous in the moment. We, you know, this, that.
Boom.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. And like,
Is there sand? Is there sand
Is
on
there
your
sand?
thing? Was there sand on your?
Don't mind me.
Those are-
I'm listening.
These are beach happy dads, so they've been at the beach.
Yeah, they got sand all
They
over
could be a
'em.
little sandy.
They went to the beach
Okay.
each.
Off topic. If you had to create an alcoholic drink, first of all, would it be a drink
Yes.
or would it be a liquor?
Oh wait, yeah, liquor. Sorry.
And
Probably liquor.
what type of drink would it be?
I make a nice.
I would either make a tequila or a whiskey.
No, I feel everyone makes tequila. I think I'm going with a rum. I think I'll do a rum. There's not too many celebrity rums out there.
oh.
I'm not a celebrity, but
You know,
I don't know. I can make a rum.
Wait a second. Why are you on the show though?
Are you sure?
are you sure?
How'd you fucking get booked? Who's her agent?
Who the fuck was texting me?
Proclaimed celebrity.
Just tell them you're on Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
a host.
I've been on
Tonight.
Oprah before.
Yeah.
You were the one who got that car.
Oprah.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god.
That was me.
Oprah,
That was me.
low key, like a celebrity that's just fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah. What the fuck? What is she doing nowadays? She's dead.
No.
She's not
Being
dead
a
yet.
human,
Bob
she's
Barker
handing
just
out cards.
died.
Oh, you did.
You might have to.
Who's
You might
Bob
have to.
Barkley?
Shut up.
Bob Barker?
Shut up. He died.
Alex.
Yeah.
it. You
When?
don't know who that is?
He died at 99 years old.
Tonight?
I don't know who
no,
that
like
a
is.
couple
yesterday?
days ago.
No
on
way, I
Saturday.
didn't hear that.
Yeah, bro.
Did you ever watch The Price is Right growing up?
Do you remember Happy
Oh,
Madison or
yeah.
Happy
Like,
Gilmore?
with-
Do you remember Happy
Oh, yeah,
Gilmore?
That too.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Yeah.
Damn.
He died as close to $1 without going over as you can get.
He
I
was
don't
the
know.
host of
I think-
Price is Right for like 30
So
some
if
years.
you're 99, would you be mad if you died? Or would you want
I
to
don't
make it
think
to
I'd give a shit
100?
at that point.
I think I'd be pretty mad.
Like,
Wait,
you son
so
of a
when was
bitch.
he born? And he died a couple days ago. When was he born?
He was born,
Born in
Twenty-
he literally needed to wait like 3 more
That's
months.
crazy.
December.
Two more
imagine,
months or
Imagine the
whatever.
things
23.
that he saw and lived through.
Damn, he
100
really only had to
years?
wait. He only
The
had fucking
invention
a couple
of
more
white bread.
months. I would have been pissed because
I
like,
would have been
I just
pissed
wanna at
too,
least make
just
it,
to
like, give me
fucking-
100.
If I'm already over halfway there, like if I'm already 99 months or 99 years in like over 6 months, I want to hit that 100 spot.
Let's see how many
Come on.
divorces he's had.
No way.
No, not Bob Bark. If you want to look up divorces, look up
Oh, he only
The
got
Playboy guy.
He got married once and she died
In
1981. So
1981.
he was out fucking from 1981.
To 2023.
from nine-
How old was she?
Dorothy.
45 to 81.
That's
She
when
was
she was.
young.
No, no,
She
no.
was
That's
much-
when they got
45
married.
to
guys.
83?
Oh,
They got-
Oh, okay.
They got married in the heart of the war. They're like, oh my god, honey, I don't know if we're gonna make it.
probably.
probably got drafted.
Yeah.
That will make you go marry a motherfucker. The fucking World War.
Yeah.
What was that?
And
World
have
War
kids.
II.
She wasn't popular. She doesn't have a Wikipedia.
Loser.
Dorothy
Joe
Gideon.
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 Gideon, baby.
Can you imagine Bob Barker just railing her from behind like, Dorothy, Dorothy?
What's the price?
How good
What's
is
the
this?
actual retail
How
price?
much is this dick worth?
I don't know, George. Let's find out. This dick is modeled by our lovely model Carolina here. You can see this penis has 6 veins and 8 pubic hairs, all coming in different lengths. It's very soft, very real, and this item could be yours if the price is right.
Wow, good.
That was very good.
There we
Should
go.
audition.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it veiny?
He said 6 good veins.
What is $1?
What is $1? Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. I always hated the $1 people. I never understood it. Like when I
They
was
didn't
young,
bet one-
when I was
oh, I
young
see.
and didn't understand the Price is Right, and somebody would say $1, I'd be like, "This fucking idiot."
You know who's worse than the dollar people?
The ones
The
that go
dollar
right-
over or the
Oh.
dollar under
Tho-
people.
Those are the bitches.
So someone will say like 478, and someone will go
477.
478.01.
That's messed up.
So if anything's if it's a cent higher than 478, they get it and not them.
Yep.
It's
That's the
fucking
Price is
rude
Right.
and bullshit.
That's
But
the
it's
game.
good. It's a good play.
Yeah.
and
you
you're
would
what
do
you're what's wrong with America?
And you would do
Should have
it
bet
too.
higher.
Was the price right?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, the price was right.
Price is Right has gone down since Drew Carey started doing it.
Why do you guys vape?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh God.
because we're fucking addicts. So you
Just
see,
sorry about
Straight
him.
Good.
chemicals.
Have you
Sorry
ever-
about him, guys.
Have you ever heard about the way
You know what
that
gives
your
you lung cancer? Right?
Hey,
your
let me see
brain-
that now. Now let me see that. Now his co-host
Well,
is
hold on,
going to
let
get
me
lung
see.
cancer.
Let me see if I can feel the cancer going down my throat right now.
Yeah, go.
I don't think it gives lung cancer.
Give it a good rip.
I feel that's the tobacco. And cigarettes. It's probably terrible for you, but
Oh my God, he's got tricks.
oh goodness.
I would be able to do tricks if we weren't blasting this fan right
I
now.
got lung cancer.
I can get your beard to.
Immediately.
I can get your beard to drag it high as fuck if you want.
Off of Nick?
No, I mean maybe. I don't know. If we put like a garbage bag and just blow it in a garbage bag and just tie it up, he'd probably get fucked up.
He'd probably die.
Close the cage.
Do you ever
He's
think?
got little lungs.
Do you ever think animals like just want to get high as fuck?
No.
Like think about every animal that you've seen in a zoo. They
Yes.
have been zooted, bro. Like
No,
the
no,
tigers
okay.
are like.
Oh, by the tranquilizers, or do you think like
Yeah,
before they were
yeah.
captured, they were getting high in the forest?
No, they weren't getting high in natural. But then they get like, so that's the perks of zoos, right? The zoos do provide top level tranquility. To
Oh
these
my!
animals.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Madagascar. Melman loved all the drugs.
Oh yeah, no shit, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he fucking
He
had
wanted
a,
all of them.
Germaphobe.
he had a long neck, and you just fucking get high as fuck and just.
Dude, that's how giraffes fight.
Isn't that crazy?
Ouch. They don't give a fuck.
They go after it, dude.
Dude, because the bone, I would assume on giraffes, is also the hardest bone in your body, just like our skeletons are.
The neck?
Pardon?
Wait, what do you
The
mean?
neck?
The
The neck
strongest bone?
Their cranium is the strongest bone.
But that
I've
neck's
never
got to
underst-
be real strong, dude. That's a long neck.
Well, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yes, the neck is strong.
Do you ever see it like?
What do you think they can do with that neck?
I
like
mean,
when it collides with one another? Like
they're
that's
they're
pretty-
deep throating drafts. Drafts
Oh,
are deep
bro.
throating drafts.
No, giraffes practice deep throating on tree branches. They're just like,
And the giraffes have such
then the
long.
branch
and they
off
suck all
clean.
the leaves off. Those fucking whores.
The branch comes off
okay,
clean.
they do.
Giraffes get me hard.
Whoa.
They
Wow.
got they're the
Straight to the
definition of giving good neck.
Nick. Why do they have the little antennas? You guys ever wonder that?
Their
they
ears. They're their
no.
ears.
They have like two little horns.
They kind of do. Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
Why the
Why
fuck
do
do they have
rhinos
horns?
have horns? Why do elephants?
No,
have
no.
that?
But you
Like-
see, the giraffe's got a long neck by adaptation, which means
because they have those things for an evolutionary reason. George is saying, why do they have that if there's no longer an evolutionary reason?
she's gonna fucking get on me so hard for this evolutionary shit when we get in the car.
She's gonna go.
Oh.
I did not study Charles
do you see
Darwin
those?
for 3 semesters
Giraffes have
just to be
horns.
talked down by you.
Similar to species.
Those are like 2 little dicks on top of his head.
No, no.
And you're gonna say those didn't exist?
I'm not denying that they have those.
similar
I
to.
did say they were their
I do.
ears, and
I
that's
do.
not correct.
I
They're
do
not
wonder
ears,
what the
but
evolutionary necessity is for that.
Wind.
Well, if
They feel the wind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now. Similar to species with horns or antlers, male giraffes use their
That's a weird word. Okay, you don't have to. Ossicones.
Ossicones.
ossicones as weapons during
Do you guys know how to
combat.
sound something out?
That looks
This is a
foreign.
fucking.
As weapons
Cameron.
during combat.
Thank you.
Where they use their heads as clubs. The ossicorns add weight and concentrate the force of impact onto a small area, allowing it to deliver heavier blows with heavier contact pressure.
That's
There you
right.
go.
Because when you hit someone with your fist compared to hitting them with like just a knuckle,
Oh my god! So these
That's
are
what
bones.
it's for.
These
Those
are
are-
fucking bones.
Those are
dog.
like the elbows of their head.
yeah,
Little
They're just
poopies.
like little head elbows.
which is
giraffes
kind
are
of nuts.
Fucking,
all animals are very mean.
yeah, these fucking
Like in
things.
the wild,
They're just trying to
They-
survive.
I think humans like to underestimate wild animals. Like the name doesn't imply that they're fucking wild.
yeah, they're just trying to
Like,
make it through
there's-
the next day. Like
Oh
every
my
wild
God.
animal,
Pretty
they
much
wake up
every
just trying
wild
to
animal could-
survive. They're
pretty
like,
much
how am I
every-
not going to get eaten today?
Because pretty much every wild animal is like better than a human at killing things straight up.
Oh,
And we would all get
100%.
Because if you put a human in a you know an arena and they got to fight and they got just their bare hands, you know, unless you're fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime.
Yeah.
Keep in
well,
mind he was only like 5'8". He's
But
gonna
we-
get mauled by pretty much everything too.
we create weapons.
That's
fuck
our-
Yeah,
them
do
up.
that. Do that in the 30 seconds it takes for the rhinoceros to charge you in the arena.
No, because I'm smarter than it. I wouldn't be in the arena. I would be on a rock, and I would hide from the rhinoceros until I had enough time to create
Boom.
a spear, and I would
Boom.
fuck him.
You're a slave and you've been abducted and you gotten thrown into the gladiator arena.
yeah, well,
Thrown into the
obviously.
gladiator arena. You got 6 lions and an elephant.
So why isn't the lions or the elephant being at a disadvantage, but I am? Why?
Yeah, how on earth could a dude, if you have to fight against lions and elephants, you're the one at a disadvantage.
Yeah, well, why can't they put them at a disadvantage? Why am I being put at a disadvantage?
Because you're the slave that everyone wants to see their fucking head get ripped
That's
off.
the food
That is
chain.
true.
It's the food chain.
that would have
You
been
get eaten
so
by the
much
lion.
fun to watch
So
back in the
honestly,
day.
humans are the most worth the same.
Kill him!
Would it have been? Would you have gone?
Oh, 100%
Stab
would
him
have
in the
gone.
I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
I'm
I
a big
watched
sports,
live leak videos. Of course I would have won.
I'm a big, I'm a big
I've seen
sports better.
Gladiator. Oh
I
my
would've
god,
been-
you'd bet on the
I
Coliseum,
would have
wouldn't
been
you?
fucking barefoot.
You
in
would
my
bet on
little-
Mortal Kombat.
in my broken sandals, like I got the fucking over. He's gonna lose.
6 silver drachma to the first one who wins.
They started that
6 of
clock-
them.
They started that clock too fucking late.
They started that fucking clock late.
The over didn't hit because the clock started late.
He's got fucking dust in his knuckles.
Is it from time of death or from time of when we think he
He's
kind
still
of died?
breathing. He's still breathing. He's convulsing.
And then the fucking guy and then the king of the gladiator is he's gonna do thumbs up, thumbs down, and then it's always thumbs down. Have you guys ever seen a gladiator movie where they went thumbs up? He did
That was
good.
good.
No, they always get the
They
thumbs
want
down.
more. They want more.
Because literally, no one ever sees a valiant fight in the gladiator arena and respects the loser. If you lost the fight, you're getting finished. You know,
That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
because you lost.
And
Fair
then
and square. Now you deserve to die.
Imagine having 10,000 patrons saying, "Kill that motherfucker!" You know, like
That
they
is
have
fucked
to,
up. Did they have sides back then?
Like a home and away, like
Yeah.
a home team and an away team.
They're like,
Probably.
dude.
Like this guy was from Greece and this guy was from fucking
Yeah.
Naples.
He was from
Dude.
down the street.
Come on, get him, Gregory, get him.
Fuck, I know it's fictional, but the Hunger Games is probably one of the best concepts ever invented. Like,
Yeah, like a battle royale,
yeah.
Right
Oh
now,
my
we're
but not
all,
a video game.
Right
battle
now, we're
royale.
all dropped into Hunger Games. What's the weapon of your choice? If you can start with one weapon.
Well,
With your
the thing
actual
is,
You can't have
attributes.
guns,
With
right?
dog.
No guns.
No guns.
Do you
With
guys?
your actual attributes.
I read the
I'm
books.
fast.
I read the books. You
Okay.
don't get your own weapon at the start.
I know, but
You
we're
have to.
saying-
You have to
find
run.
it?
You have to run to the middle,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and you got to go
right,
get
yeah.
that shit on
The
your own.
cornucopia of weapons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you would pick.
Wow.
Some, you would get
How'd you
something
know
that
that?
you definitely don't know how
he
to
loves
use.
it.
It's such a good concept.
It is a great concept. You should read the books if you really enjoy the concept.
No,
It's-
I
it's
mean,
I would
No,
go
like-
for, I would go for a
audiobook
ballistic knife.
nerd. I know you. You're
steak
I'm
knife?
listening to a good audiobook.
A little knife, like a ballistic knife, like in the army.
Like,
Like
one
you
that you
fucking-
can shoot, like from Call of
No,
Duty
no, no,
ballistic
no, no,
knife,
no.
or
That would
just
be
like
sick.
Just like a big ass fucking knife.
So that's a Bowie knife, not a ballistic knife.
Whatever you want to call it, dog. Military grade.
Military grade.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm camping on the outskirts of the storm, and then like I'm just looking for care packages. like honestly, like when they sent down the care package, I was like, this is fucking getting. I didn't think it'd get any better than, and then like, and then they're watching on ESPN, and I'm just like, God damn, this is good.
The thing about the
rummaging through.
the care packages are cool, but it's kind of fucked up that somebody has to pay out of pocket for you. Like someone watching,
Somebody has to pay
somebody watching at home has to be like, oh my fucking god, I gotta help this guy out.
Dude,
For some reason, they have that
he's
epiphany that they
starving
gotta help.
on the fucking edge of the storm. We got to send this motherfucker.
And they
something,
do.
dog.
They
Hilarious.
spend $6 million to send him a fucking half loaf of bread. He gets a half loaf of bread airdropped in directly to his location. And he fucking eats the whole thing.
It's a half loaf of bread, and there's like send in the mosquitoes too, and then it's like
Dude.
mosquitoes the size of humans fucking chasing after you.
And they got like the worst venom you can imagine. Makes your eyes bleed. Makes your nose bleed. Makes your anus bleed.
Swarm of mosquitoes in real life. 100,000 mosquitoes.
I think I die.
Would
I'd
you
take
die?
that over bees.
Would you die? Yes.
No, I don't think you
Not
die.
necessarily.
Unless you're allergic to mosquitoes.
What am I? Am I wearing a mosquito suit or a bee suit?
No.
Then I'm dying. You fucking moron.
How would you die? It's literally non-lethal.
Unless
Oh,
they're
I'm
carrying
just.
non-lethal
Oh, I'm just standing next to him.
If they're carrying malaria, you'd
Can
probably die.
you either kill them or you run? You think you're gonna die?
How far do you think I'm gonna make it? How far do you think I'm gonna make? How I'm gonna run and gonna make it? They're not gonna chase me down. A million mosquitoes or a million bees.
Okay, I would make it,
Ooh.
and they would all be on you while I run.
Because you don't need to run fast. You don't need to run fast. You just need to run faster than me.
Yeah, the slowest
You're missing out. Like you got to lay flat on the ground, let all the mosquitoes get on your back, and then you just fucking pancake slam them.
Oh, that's good.
You get 1,000
That's a
That's
kills.
good.
you'll get a lot with that
They're,
one.
they're like, oh,
You
we
just
got
keep
him.
doing it.
We got him. They're like, oh, he's fucking not even moving. This dude's definitely. And then I fucking.
Because they fill themselves up with the blood. They fill themselves with the blood, and they slow themselves down like Land of the Lost. They slow themselves down.
I don't feel too good, guys.
Oh, I'm feeling a little lightheaded.
Oh.
Well, on the note of mosquitoes and this picture of this giraffe eating his own boogers with this long tongue.
That's cool.
Can you guys touch your tongue with your nose, or touch your nose with your tongue?
No.
That's a negative.
Damn.
How do you do that though?
That's impressive.
Maybe you have a short distance between.
Dude, I've
your
always
mouth and
had
your nose.
boogers that are right there, and I'm just like, oh, if I could just
Let me
fucking-
just get them.
If I could just fucking lick that off.
Like
right
I'm Alex's
eat 'em?
lizard. Just get them boogies out. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you so very much for watching.
thank you,
Big
George.
thank you to George and Cameron. Everybody, please, please, please Go check out Gridiron Junkies. It is the greatest football show on the internet at the moment. I'm not lying to you. Also, if you guys have podcasts or anything that you want to fucking get off the ground, please go check out Sticky Paws Studios. They're absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Tell us how you enjoyed the video in the comments down below. We love you guys so very much, and thank you once again for enjoying the video.
If you watched to this point, comment
Comment.
ping pong.
Oh yeah, ping pong show.
Comment, ping pong.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.